Good evening, Roger.
Good evening. Am I on?
You're on.
Should put the Waldo book down.
Yeah. All right. Hi, Roger. How are you?
Hey, good.
So we're gonna play a game called "How Well Does the Bride Know the Groom?"
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you a series of questions,
All right.
and hopefully Holly knows what your answer is gonna be.
First official date was we went swimming at the Y, and then we had dinner at Barrington Pizza. I think that's what it was called. And then,
Wait, your first date was swimming at the Y?
yeah, it was.
That's romantic.
It was kind of a last minute date, official date.
Did you have bathing suits?
Yeah,
I'm just wondering.
no skinny dipping on the first date. I think that's a rule. I probably should have said that. Can we take that out? Anyway, we went walking on the bike path as well. It's the first official date. Official date. Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite meal is probably Holly makes this pork on like a kale. There's like kale and pork and something else, plum sauce or something. It's so good. That's probably my favorite meal right now. It's a good question. I've never been to China. So I guess that's visiting someplace. So living, Cape Town, South Africa is pretty amazing. Yeah. California, Washington State, New England's pretty nice. So I hear.
All right.
Roger wears anywhere from like a 10.5 to 11.5.
A whole size difference?
Sometimes a 10. Sometimes even a 10. And I've been known to wear, yeah, no bigger than 11. Free day. Probably be hanging out with Holly in some fashion. Yeah, it's usually what I do when I have free time. Think of a way to hang out with Holly. Do some adventuring. Yeah. Definitely a lioness. Female lion.
Great.
Do I need to explain why?
You don't have to. I'll leave it.
Okay.
All right.
I just know that answer.
Okay.
It's a tough one. Just pretty much every date we've been on has been memorable. Yeah. So I'll answer that one.
Not the second time down the bike path.
Not the second time down.
Not the mountaintop.
Yeah, they've all been memorable. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Summiting mountains, skiing down mountains, getting lost, surviving, eating pizza. It's all pretty memorable. I played everything from Little League, like baseball, soccer, lacrosse. Lacrosse is definitely one of my favorite sports of all time. I haven't golfed for a hot minute. track and field. I did shot put and discus. I had no clue what I was doing. We didn't even have a coach. That was before the days of YouTube as well, so it was bad.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I wrestled for a season. That was rough. Yep. Hartford Technical High School, also known as VOTech, or HTHC, I mean S, I suppose. Hartford Technical High School. Roger went to Bel Air Church of the Nazarene growing up, and then as I got older, I started going to a house church, and I attended that for several years. This is a good one. So on Mondays, I was going to be a fireman. On Tuesdays, I wanted to be a policeman. On Wednesdays, that was the day I was going to be maybe a sailor of some sort on Wednesdays. Then there were Thursdays, I was an astronaut. And Fridays, I was a garbage man. So I could ride on the back of the truck. So I always thought that was really cool. The guys that hang on the back of the truck. Yeah. It's a good question. Man, there's so many good answers to that one. It's a tough one. I would have to say I'd probably say either Jesus, most likely Jesus, but Willie Nelson. I love Willie Nelson. I've met him once, but I'd meet him again and have more time to hang out with him. Yeah. Size of clothes on my back. So does that include like my iPhone or my wallet?
That would include an iPhone or a wallet because it's not clothing on your back.
Okay.
Like what you're wearing.
So clothing not included. And I don't know where I'm going.
Correct.
I could be going anywhere in the world.
You were in a hurry and you're leaving and you can only take 3 things. Besides what you're wearing, what would you take with you?
Jeez, that's tough. I'd probably bring my wallet. And then I'd bring probably an iPhone and my multi-tool, my Gerber pocket knife multi-tool, just in case I had to build a shelter or something.
Wait, okay.
It depends what, then you're covering all your bases.
Yeah.
If you're in the Western world, you can use your iPhone and a credit card. If you're in Africa, you might have to build a shelter.
Yeah.
You never know. When I'm sick, how do I want to be taken care of? I love a good massage.
When you're sick?
Anytime, really. Depends how sick I am, It depends on what kind of sickness. I love a good ginger beer when I have an upset stomach. you know. Yeah. I don't really know. I love Ritz crackers and ginger beer. If you got an upset stomach. I just don't like being sick, really.